Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guide. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
Smart accept. Man, I don't know where you got these screenshots from, but screenshots, not actual taking shots of your
Okay,
computer
so
screen.
the problem is I did not get, these are not screenshots, these are actual photos because the screenshots I received were not screenshotable. So let me put it to you that way. That's all I can say. So Lyft has come up with this brilliant idea, Smart Accept. So secure your ideal rides and get a bonus. So it says, be among the first try to Smart Accept. This is not Auto Accept. This is Smart Accept. There's a difference between Smart Accept and Auto Accept, because priority or preference, was it preference or priority? I don't know. The one that you get paid 15% less. Which one was that one? Was it priority?
Priority, priority. We all call it poverty, though.
Poverty, yeah. So that's gone now. So everybody has poverty now. So be among the first to try Smart Accept, a new feature that lets you auto accept select rides that meet your preferences. That's a whole mouthful right there. When a rider requests a faster pickup, it'll be automatically accepted, so you can secure the rides you want without the stress. Plus, for a limited time, because we're launching this product, a $3 bonus on every auto accepted ride will be coming your way. All right, let's look at the details. Let's look at how it looks. It has that was not it. I sent you more. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now what you can do is, first of all, you have to turn on Smart Accept. Okay. So then it gives you choices. All these choices, wonderful choices. $8 rides or higher. You can toggle on and off. You can like check mark it, or meaning pick these types of rides, whatever types, and it'll give you a $3. Now, I don't know if it's 8 plus the 3 or 8 includes the 3, but I'm assuming it's 8 plus the 3 because it's pretty clear. Or it says $17 an hour rate per ride, or rides under 45 minutes, or exclude airport drop-offs, or passengers want faster pickup. Passengers have 4.8 plus rating. So these are all your choices. So basically, you know how they changed the ride challenges, Chris? There's like a slider now. You can pick your ride challenge these days, right? Like I want to drive part-time. I can only do 20 trips this week. Or then if you want to get the max, you can slide it all the way over and get the max. So now it gives you these choices of these rides, right? $8 or higher, 12 and 17 per hour or whatever. And once you set that, your Smart Accept is set. You will be sent those types of trips, and you get a $3 bonus for a limited time for each trip that you accept under Smart Accept. What do you think about this, Chris?
I like it.
You like it?
Honestly, as long as it is to my preferences on what I want to take, then I'm going to be happy about that. And I'd have to try it in order to make sure that it is actually what I want, when it comes down to it. But the whole thing is, what I'd like to see is, per mile. So I can do a cost. So, like I say, if you know your cost per mile and what you want to make, plus profit on top of it, then you put your expected rate of what you want. I think that would be better. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, $8 trips or under, because they could send you an $8 trip that's 20 miles. So I think that the reality is that they need to be able to have the per mile accepted like amount that you have as a minimum as well too.
Well, there were 3 questions that I like. Yeah, but that $8 ride is 20 miles away. That's a good point. This one says 17 an hour. What happens to drivers making 35 an active hour? I mean, that's just a choice. You may still be making 35 an active hour. It's just one of the choices in the lineup. And there's a good question. Does 45 minutes include pickup time? If not, it can be a problem. Of course you could. Well, we don't know the answers to this. So when these companies announce things like this, they never put out enough details because they think your drivers are just not going to pay. They can't think that much. And these are three simple questions that hopefully most drivers would think of. And so I don't know about this. I mean, why do I need this, by the way? I have upfront fares. I'm looking at it. Why do I need it? I'm not sure. I don't.
So you can just go from one to the next to the next to the next.
So it's an auto accept. Okay, so this is almost like an auto accept with. It kind of makes it look like it's giving you a choice. Kind of.
Well, here's the thing. If you can put some of the input into it and it actually filters it out, you're more apt to accepting those particular rides. Okay. But the thing is, you still have to pay attention to each ride coming in, because you still have to figure out, is this profitable, or is this just a veil that they're putting on top of it in order to see it to make you want to try to accept everything and have all of these different filters.
I get you. Okay. I mean, okay, then it's not a bad idea, I guess. But I wouldn't use it. I mean, I will not auto accept. I
like to be in control.
I will not be auto queue for sure. Definitely not auto manual queue. And this is how it works. Set your preferences. Only rides that meet your preferences will be auto accepted. You can still manually accept all other rides. Change or turn off smart accept at any time. Okay, I like that. You'll be prioritized over drivers who aren't using smart accept. Now, this is an interesting point, though. You'll be prioritized over drivers who aren't using smart accept. So most likely this is going to go to the end when a rider requests a faster pickup, because then they charge the rider more for priority.
Yeah, but you know what that is, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that.
That's just the switcheroo.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So that's just saying you're open to the switcheroo.
Yeah. And for a limited time, you also get a $3 bonus on every auto accepted ride. So this will be
that right there is probably where I would say that is the reason why it's probably worth it for the time, for the limited time. After the limited time, it's not probably worth it.
Well, I think if you okay, so I was just thinking about it. How do I finagle this? So if you set an like I would do this in Santa Monica, for example, I will be at the beach at the Pacific Ocean. So I will put my area filter for a minimum of 5 miles, that's the least you could do. So half of it is in the Pacific Ocean. So I have a half of a radius of 5 miles, and I will put the auto accept on and do short trips, collect that $3 on each one of these, and that's how I would do it. You guys agree?
Oh yeah. That's the way it is.
Like you
gotta work it for you, man. You gotta work it for you until that limited $3 promotion goes.
Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna be like, the limited time is, you took 3 rides. There you go. That's your $3 bonus, and we're done.
Potentially, that could happen. Yeah, and if you have a ride challenge, better yet, which I haven't seen a ride challenge for a while. So I gave you guys the playbook right there. So set your back into an area that there are no trips or mountains or whatever. Put your area filter, collect auto accept. Pick your pane over there, preferences, collect that 333, and do your ride challenge at the same time. There you go.
Yeah, not too shabby. See, that's the whole thing. You got to figure out how it works for you, and then you got to take advantage. If they're going to offer you $3 extra per ride, you're probably going to make the money there, especially if you're doing all shorties.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's worth it because shorties are $3-4 anyway. So you're doubling your income on those. I mean, then I'll do it. Then I'll do like a mile pickup, 2-mile drop off for $7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At least it makes it worth it at that point.
At
and then when it's gone, it's like, oh, well, too bad, so sad.
What's it say? When you click on 17 and the 7th, whatever that means, you can put a slider. You can choose between. Oh, there you go. When you click on 17, I don't know what 7th is.
17 an hour.
17 an hour. Okay. It becomes a slider, so you can choose it to be 89 or 10 for a minimum, or 17 through 26 for minimum per hour.
Well,
Oh, okay.
here's the
Okay,
best
cool.
part. Here's the best part. If they give you
Cool.
a minimum of 10 in certain states, that won't work because they have minimum fares.
Yeah. No, actually,
22 for you.
I don't have it here. I don't have it in California. I don't know. I'm sure they're piloting this somewhere. But if it were to come to California, I live next to the mountain, so I'll put I don't even have to go to Santa Monica. I'll just put a 5-mile radius and collect those threes, baby. There you go.
Yeah.
I'll go buy me a Diet Coke.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.